Anderson, congratulations. Two questions. First of all, after the first round, you didn't get discouraged, even though it was kind of very similar to the first fight. I was wondering if you can talk about what was going through your mind. And secondly, if you can describe the final sequence in your eyes, how that happened, and whether you felt like the knee was the finishing punch or the decisive blow, or whether some other punches that maybe made the difference.
A primeira parte da pergunta era que no primeiro round, se você não perdeu nenhuma motivação, porque foi muito como a primeira luta, e a segunda parte foi que qual golpe foi que foi o início do fim da luta.
Todos os atletas que estão aqui em cima fazem parte de um grupo seleto de atletas, os melhores. A gente faz parte do melhor evento de MMA do mundo. E o Chael veio preparado para lutar. E ele fez o que ele faz melhor, que é botar para baixo. Só que a única diferença é que dessa vez não estava machucado. E a nossa estratégia era exatamente essa: deixar ele usar o jogo dele e a gente travar o jogo dele no chão e depois imprimir o nosso jogo.
First of all, every one of these athletes that are up here are part of an elite group of athletes, the best athletes in the world that fight for the best organization in the world. Chael came prepared. He came 100%. He he did what he did best, which was take me down. And what we trained was to be prepared for that. The only difference this time is I wasn't hurt this time. And then I knew that in the second round I'd come back and do what I had to do.
And did you feel one of the punches was the one that kind of knocked Chael out, or was it the knee that you hit him with that kind of took the air out of him, in your opinion?
Eu acho que foi soco ou aquele joelhada que mudou o jogo para ele.
Não me lembro, tenho que ver de novo.
I don't remember, I'll have to watch it again.
Anderson, congratulations on the victory. I have to ask you, there was unprecedented animosity towards Chael Sonnen that we've never seen from you before. Right now, after this fight, how do you feel about Chael Sonnen?
Tinha muita emoção contra o Chael Sonnen antes dessa luta que a gente nunca viu. Agora, como você se sente?
Eu me sinto feliz de poder ter feito meu trabalho, de poder estar aqui dando para os fãs do UFC a alegria que a gente deu hoje, não só para as pessoas que estavam aqui hoje, mas para todas as pessoas que assistiram o UFC. O Chael fez o trabalho dele, assim como todos nós estamos aqui. Infelizmente uns ganham, outros perdem, mas isso é normal, isso faz parte. A gente está aqui para fazer o espetáculo para todos vocês.
I'm very happy right now that I was able to go in there and put on a great performance. Chael came very well prepared, and I was able to put on a performance not only for everyone that was inside the arena, but everyone that watched the UFC all over the world.
Dana, a lot of people have said this is one of the most anticipated events of all time. Where does it rank? I mean, we have UFC 100. Where does UFC 148? Now, I understand you haven't seen the pay-per-view numbers yet, but considering the weigh-ins and everything else, all that's happened, fight week here in Vegas, where does this rank in your mind all time?
It's absolutely 100% the biggest fight we've ever done, by far. On Monday, we broke all records with UFC.com, the highest traffic ever. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day. Broke records every day of the week of the fight. Tuesday's press conference is the most watched UFC press conference ever by 1,000,001. 1,000,001 more people watched that press conference than any other press conference ever. It's the biggest gate we've ever done in America, and everything is trending that this is possibly the biggest pay-per-view we've ever done.
Wow, well, congratulations. And Forrest, I'm sorry to belabor this point. I know you said you weren't thinking. I just want to pursue it a little bit farther, if you would so ingratiate me. You said you weren't thinking. Were you disappointed in your performance? Is that perhaps why you left? Can we pursue this just a little bit further? Again, I apologize. I know it's not a
I hate to belabor this point, but I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I wasn't super pleased with my performance. I talked to a lot of people, and the big emphasis was on finishing, etc., and I felt like I had an opportunity in a very close fight to finish it in the last minute, and
you know, I didn't close that door. I left it in the judge's hands when I felt like I had an opportunity to, when I got up from that takedown in the third, I felt like I had an opportunity to at least, you know, make it a more lopsided fight, and I didn't capitalize on that. I was just frustrated with it, you know. I waited until I heard his corner scream like 20 seconds before I did anything, you know.
A question for Anderson Silva. I'm over here, Anderson. Before you came in tonight, Dana White was saying you're probably the greatest, in fact you are the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. And that in this sport, sometimes fighters, great fighters, age very quickly. There was obviously no sign of that tonight. I spoke to you on Tuesday night and you said to me that you think you could fight on for another 10 years in this sport. Are you going to carry on as long as you can, or will you choose a time to walk away before you begin to age?
O Dana falou que ele acha que você é o melhor lutador, antes dessa luta, que você é o melhor lutador de todos os tempos. E muitas vezes os melhores lutadores começam a diminuir a performance deles com idade, e começa a acontecer muito rápido. A terça-feira, quando a gente teve a nossa entrevista, você falou que você está na cabeça para lutar mais 10 anos. Você ainda sente assim?
Claro. Eu amo fazer isso. Eu faço isso desde os meus 8 anos de idade. E toda vez que eu preparo meu campo de treinamento, me dá uma satisfação muito grande de poder fazer parte desse grupo de atletas que estão aqui hoje. Então, enquanto eu tiver forças e tiver condições físicas e mentais para fazer o que eu faço, fazer o que eu amo, eu vou continuar fazendo.
I love what I do. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. You know, every time I get ready for a fight and preparing for my fight with my team, you know, I enjoy it. I love what I do, and for as long as I can physically and mentally perform at the level that I perform, I plan on keep fighting.
And a question for both Dana and Tito, in a sense. On Thursday, Tito on stage at the Palazzo, I can't remember where it was anyway, on Thursday, said on stage that one of the last things he said when he was talking to the crowd there, the journalists and the fans, was he'd actually like a job in the UFC. Now, all week, and I think in the Octagon tonight, he put it all on the line in the Octagon, and the guy really genuinely speaks like an ambassador for the sport now. I think his words are headlines every time he speaks. I find that myself. Dana, I know that you guys have had your differences. Can you ever see a time when you actually employ this guy as an ambassador for the sport of UFC within your company?